Hey guys, Smorgasborgs here. We're on episode 3 of the Elden Ring Randomizer. So, on this one, we kick off uh, right at the end of episode 2 with clearing Weeping Peninsula, getting all the key items specifically first, and then trying to just keep progressing, um, get more upgrades, all that jazz. So, um, sorry if this is just more running around, but it's just if I remember right, I couldn't find any other crafting materials or like upgrade materials until this episode. So next episode, I start to kill some bosses as well, and actually start doing stuff. So I'm sorry if it's a little bit of a slugfest. Try to make it as short as possible between key items and such. So I'm hoping it's all right. All right, I'll see you guys. And back over to me. I'll see you guys next time. Demi-human runes. And there is a guaranteed drop there by the demi-human queen there. Oh boy. The flower saw me? Okay. Oh, he saw me. See that? He stopped for a second. Okay. So this is... That's big. That's very big. Gotta keep in mind the churches are key item checks. Pretty much everything that can be a key item check is a key item check on this. Let's head this one. Yeah, no thanks. There's only 2 of them, but I'm not sure if that's
well
boss or not.
There's been a how can I help?
Seppuku, O Seeker, Golden Seed, Brick Hammer. Man, wouldn't it be a wonder if one of these guys sold a Great Rune? Alright, so we have one guy selling a Seppuku, and then we have Twin Main Huss selling the Lord of Blood's Exaltation, so that might become part of the build.
Have a safe trip.
Do I have any stone swords? No, I do not. Sorry about that. Man, what do we do? No, I know exactly what we do. We're gonna pop these. I think we're gonna pop all of them. To get this to, what is that, +9? Yeah. I think we're gonna do that retreat up to it. I'm sorry about that, I just popped my knuckles. Alrighty. Don't know if the future avatar is gonna be bad. Oh shit. There we go. Oh boy, that is damage. 2400. Oh, that is huge. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, that is so good. For anyone who doesn't know, the that is for Onsbach's quest in the DLC. And if you do that, then you get to get his help in the NPC fight, which I absolutely dread. Usually on myself, if I mess up the try not to yawn again. Hold on. Ugh. All right. If I mess up the quests, I typically just simply don't do it and say screw it. I don't want to fight consort or Dom. Yeah. So. Relevels. I could get my mind up to be able to buy those summons and use them. Because I only need 106, which isn't too bad. That's like, it's probably going to be like 16 or 17 mind. It's always a good idea to get intelligence up to 16 to be able to use unseen form. But I gotta find unseen form. Let's just do strength. I don't want to get vigor checked. Let's just do 2 points here and then 1 point here. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but but if I have multiple levels that I can use, I typically I like to spread that apart. So if let's say if I start with like a sway hander or something, I always like to try and oh, that's huge. I always typically like if I got some real heavy and I know I need good armor for a boss, I typically always like, if it's multiple levels, I always put 1 point in endurance or something like that, because that way every level up is holy mackerel. Because that way every level up is more worth it in the end, because then I could end up with like 30 endurance while still leveling up my other stuff. That may not be as bad. It might take a longer time doing that. Like, obviously. Crap. Awesome. One hit from your boy. Oh boy. Okay, I thought he was gonna jump up. Cure poison. Absolutely useless. I'm gonna try not to hit most creases. Whoa, she didn't take damage. Let's see how much runes he gives me. How many? Grammar. She didn't take damage from that poison cloud though. That was surprising. How much you give me? 289. Not worth it. This area in particular can also be terrible. Okay, shrimp dead. Oh boy. Is that curse blade? Bet your ass it was. Yeah, I'm not playing with any of that. I could have seen where the boss was, but I'm not too interested. Oh my god. What? There's no way. What? I've never seen that before. I'm pretty sure they're just pickups. There's no way. What the hell? Alright, unironically, let's use the telescope. Can I see what's in that? I don't see what's in that. I don't think it's even loaded in. Can I see what's replacing XX? Nope. Some people say Exekies for that raw dragon. And honestly, I just refuse to think that's what its name is. Like how it's actually pronounced. Alright, let's just keep pressing. If XX is good, I'm gonna fight it. Probably gonna one-hit me though. So, you know, it's really a toss-up. I do have this thing upgraded a little bit. Plus 5 is not bad. I was gonna see damage output. Queen's Robe. Yeah, that's the reason why most legendaries are baits. Right there. Because all the champion armor are considered legendaries. Whoa. Pause. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh. It's the, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. Brave Duelist, that's his name. Or not really his name, more like a title. But okay, it's a demi-human, probably. Oh hey, that's our Supreme Stone too. Now we can upgrade to level 9. Or sorry, level 6, and then, you know, eventually we'll be able to get to level 9 on this thing. Alright, yeah, here's another one. I know these are only spells, but it's always good to check just to see if there's, you know, something like that. But we have to have 12 faith for that. Law of aggression would be crazy, but we need so much intelligence for that. Because a law of aggression would be all we need instead of having to get, you know, stuff to kill every special effect. I just realized I didn't check that Earth Tree boss. Let's get this map first. Deathray Bird. Why are all the night bosses actually night bosses? That should not be happening. Smith and 3s, but we don't need them. Dragon Heart. And Gauntlets. Alright, kinda useless. but it does have smithing stones.
Be well.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go head down towards caelid. Or caelid. I'm in caelid. I'm gonna head down towards, what's the name? Redmane Castle. So we can get the grace. Sorry about that. I bumped my mic. I don't know if that picked it up. Okay, we could check up the watchtower, but I'm not really particularly fond of it. It's not a key item, so we don't have to. I don't know if it's fire in this game. Alright, so whenever we think we're ready, we can do the Redmane boss. And then... there's no real reason for us to go here besides kill Grail. And, oh, we do have the Morning Star. You know what? That's the plan. That's the plan right there. We're going to kill Grail right now. It'll give us a few boss checks too along the way, and it's gonna be a long fight. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut that. So I'll see you. Oh, I might be able to do that. So I will see you there. Alright, let's do this. So, just did all that. That took about, only took about 4 minutes, not too bad, not too shabby. We got a ton of levels, 16 levels. So what I think I'm gonna do is, no, screw it, I'm just gonna do 7 levels into intelligence, because if I can get like even the demi-human queen staff, then I can use unseen form, provided I actually get it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna bother with that till I get it. I'm gonna get 30 big ones here. I'm not gonna go that crazy. I'll do A levels in even number. Rest in strength. I think that's a good split because eventually I'm gonna want more on. Let's keep the show going. So now I think, yeah, I think we're gonna go upgrade the Rusted Anchor more, because this is gonna be our dedicated Pierce weapon.
Well, I took it no matter. It's lay out your
Taking
arms.
for dead, you. Come on up. Alright, +8. It's not too big of a boost, but it's still pretty big boost. I think now we're gonna go kill some bosses. We're gonna go try Radagon again. We should be doing decent damage now since we have more upgrades, more health, and then we're gonna go try the Erd Tree, the Erd Tree boss here, whatever it is. Alright, Radagon. Whoa, what the heck did I just do? I meant to roll jump. gosh. Okay. Oh my lord. I heal like I get like no health and stuff, so I'm gonna alright, I gotta lock in here. That's all damage though. That still hit me. That was the new thing I was trying out. I swear I'm not bad. No! I just regret. Pretty good attack. Not a panic roll. I swear. Didn't hear that. That Poke's gonna give me all over. I was about to not roll for some reason. I just want to make sure this thing's 100 critical. Oh, I thought I missed that dodge there. Greed. Yes. The greed paid off. Oh, it even said God slain. Look at that. Alright. Real quick. What other boss could we do? Yeah, it's right there. Or places, whatever the Erdtree avatar is. Alright, we're just gonna mark this guy real quick. Bro, what do you gotta do? Oh, what's Bro, what? Classic lick no for the mill. Bro, chill! Oh my god! No, I greeted it and then I freaking paid for it, dude. Gosh. Oh, it's only 2 minutes. So it doesn't really matter. You okay, buddy? What are you doing, man? There's the backstab. That's the There we go. That's how simple it should have been. 3,600. Ooh. Okay. Honestly, not too great of rewards, but still got the rooms. Still got the rooms. Alright. I think it's time to conquer our fears. Alright. I think it's time for 4 height. 4 height's kind of scary. So as long as the chief, whatever places the chief is easy, then I'll be able to do it. Because usually people just come here once, once, maybe die. That's a big maybe. They maybe die. That's pretty bad. Okay, I'm actually very glad I did that. I made that. Come to me, please. That's the pest. Okay, it's a dog. Huge. What a time. Well, what great timing. Wow, look at those dodges, man. Alright, great. Hit the door. Right the wall. So if you didn't know, when I refresh the area, every single enemy will be gone. That's good. Alright guys, that's the end of episode 3. Um, I decided to leave some of the background gameplay here because I'm just goofing off waiting for whatever to die there, whatever was in that yard to die. Um, anyways, if you guys liked it, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching. If you liked it, obviously do those things below. We all know what those do. Um, and yeah, I'll see you next time in episode 4.